Every underdog has their moment, but Jeff's battle isn't in a ring, it's in an interrogation room. Just like Rocky had to outlast his opponent, Jeff is here to outwit his interrogators. Let's break down the rounds one by one.
All right. Ding, ding.
Am I under arrest?
Like any good fighter, Jeff starts round one on the defensive. Instead of answering, he makes the cops work for every piece of information, a technique known in interrogation as stonewalling. This tactic throws the cops off their game from the start.
For now.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights, okay?
By stonewalling, Jeff removes the momentum the cops need to build trust and breaks their rhythm. It's like Rocky absorbing punches, letting the other guy tire out first.
Before we talk to each other, I need to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay? Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? You let me do that real fast? All right, Jeff. Can you read with me? Just read in your head, okay? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer for advice before we question you, and have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time that you want until you talk to the lawyer. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you? Does that make sense? Do you understand your rights? Do you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? You understand?
We're getting paid more than you are, so we can sit here for a long time, man.
I just need you to answer me yes or no. Do you understand your rights? Let's get through that question. Do you understand what I read you? Do you comprehend what I read you? Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened and move you on out of here, at least some of it. So do you understand the rights I read to you?
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
I am.
Jeff, do you understand your rights? Yes or no? I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just want to know, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you motherfuckers.
Okay, fair enough.
You're under arrest, cause you're the best. Slip in the slam, boom, bam, again.
Round one ends with Jeff already in control, leaving the cops to rethink their approach.
All right. Ding, ding.
You want a Coke?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to pop it open, or you need me to?
I need methadone.
You need methadone?
Yeah, you guys can get me that methadone?
I don't have any. Do you have medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or?
No.
What do you need methadone for?
Because I'm a fucking junkie, and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
Where do you usually get your methadone from?
I don't get it. I get heroin.
Here, we see Jeff bargaining like he's at a flea market, not in an interrogation room. He's not giving up information, just asking for a little relief during his withdrawal. Jeff uses bargaining as a subtle power play. By setting terms, he positions himself as an equal participant rather than a suspect. This subtly disrupts the authority dynamic in the room.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy.
10 years? 15 years?
I hardly been alive that long. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what happened last night. Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances, or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah,
right?
I'm in a shitty wrong place at wrong time. Obviously, I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I
not
don't have
keep
nothing.
up
I
the
don't
act.
talk to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest to. Man.
How? I don't talk to
you're
the
sitting
police.
Here, okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. You're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a
'Cause-
confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
trying to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't
Hang
find
on.
nothing. What's
Let
up?
me read this.
No,
before- Yes.
because I'm not gonna sign it.
You don't have to sign it. But let me read it for you. Okay?
I'm not signing nothing.
You don't have to sign it. Let me read it. You heard it earlier already. You've been through the system. You know it. It ain't going to change a thing. You're still sitting here. Warning as to your rights guaranteed by the Miranda decision of the Supreme Court of the United States.
You already read it to me earlier.
I know we did, but I'm going to read it to you again.
Thanks for the coat.
You're welcome. Before we ask any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we question you and have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand the rights I've explained to you?
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
Okay. Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm a lawyer.
All right. This is
I
what I
told
don't
you this
understand.
was- I told you
I
this
know,
was
but
gonna
this is
happen.
what I don't understand,
What?
Jeff. You were sitting there talking just like you were ready to sit here and tell me what happened last night, and then all of a sudden I read that to you, and you screw it, I ain't talking to you. I want a lawyer.
Let's pause here. So the investigator just reminded Jeff that he has the right to remain silent, and then he turns around and questions why Jeff won't talk. That's some crystal clear messaging right there. It's like saying, sure, you can keep quiet, but why would you? This contradictory tactic is often used to create doubt, pushing the suspect to question whether staying silent somehow works against them, even though it's legally their right. But Jeff, he's not falling for it.
And obviously, you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before, and you guys don't interview me this much. So, wham bam, thank you for the coat. Put me back in the cell.
We
That's
haven't
my
interviewed
home.
you yet.
That's my home.
All right.
Well, you haven't interviewed me yet.
Yeah.
I'm not being interviewed. I'm a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't interviewed you yet. Hang on. Wait right there.
Round 2 ends with Jeff playing it cool, his coke in hand as the cops scramble for a way to make him talk.
All right. Ding, ding.
When's this coat gonna be here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's coming. He's getting it right now. It tastes good.
You know what? I'm not answering the question. This is bullshit.
I'm happy to help you out.
You can't help me, man.
Well, I can't. I have enough evidence
Like what?
of the armed robbery, okay? But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got, convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name the physical.
Well, I don't need to. Why should I tell you that? I mean, you haven't been helpful to me at all.
You don't, because I don't believe that you got any evidence. Because I didn't do it, so there's no.
Well, here's I'll give you one piece of my evidence, okay?
Yeah.
One piece. The phone for 7-Eleven was taken by the suspect, whoever that was, okay? It was taken by the suspect and was thrown in a dumpster behind 7-Eleven, okay? We got DNA off that phone. Right? That's one piece of my evidence. I have a lot of other evidence. Okay.
Like what?
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing.
Name them.
What's that?
Name them.
Well, why do I need to do that? You haven't helped me out a lot. You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth. I give you one of my pieces of evidence, now give me a little something. All right? What time do you get over to Aaron's house?
No, anything I say here can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer,
What?
you help me out.
That doesn't mean dick.
Sure it does.
Well, you're arresting me for robbery tomorrow, so what the fuck does that do?
You help me out, I can help you out in certain
You
ways.
can't tell me that you can help me out. Because all you said is that you're charging me with some bogus-ass armed robbery bullshit. And I don't believe... there's no way. I didn't do it. There's no way.
How drunk were you? Were you drunk?
No, I was pretty sober.
So you're in your right mind. You remember everything about the night, right? So you couldn't have done something not remembered. You couldn't have gone and robbed the place and not remembered?
Fuck, no.
Okay, so you would remember if you robbed the place.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Is this all being recorded, huh? And written down?
I'm not writing anything down right now.
But they are. Right.
I don't think there's anybody watching it. The guy that brought me the coke's writing reports. You asked me to bring you up here. I was done talking to you. If you want, why don't we just talk about the gun? Let's start there. Okay?
I don't fucking have a gun or own a gun.
Okay. I don't think you do. I know you don't own one. Okay. But I need to know where that gun came from.
I don't have... What the fuck are you talking about?
The gun you were sitting on.
I was sitting on?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Over at Aaron's house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because Aaron says it wasn't his.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, you give me a little, I'll give you a little. Alright? I got a lot more I can tell you about the whole thing. But you got to help me out, too. So I'm willing to go to the prosecutor, I'm willing to go to the parole officer and say, this guy's a good guy, he helped me out.
Hey, you know what?
I've been doing. I know you don't want to go back to jail, right? Back to prison.
Well, fuck. It looks like I am if you're going to charge me with some bogus shit. You guys don't... what do you got, really? That I was at a buddy's house and I happened to come outside because you guys were fucking swarming the area and they
Which door did you come out of?
I came out of the front door. You know what? I'm not saying that, man. Fucking dog going crazy. You know what? I'm done, man. Huh?
You sit down for me? Thanks.
I'm done, man. Fuck this. I'm not even answering. All this shit that I just said is gonna be fucking written in the discovery now, right?
What? You haven't said nothing.
Every little stupid thing that you've asked me, dude, is gonna be in the discovery.
I'm not even going to do discovery.
The prosecutor is.
Okay. You halfway know the system, how things work, and you halfway don't. Am I right?
I half-ass know
Yeah.
that the only reason I came up here is to get a fucking Coke.
Okay.
And I got it. But now I want a Butterfinger.
This is the moment Jeff cements his legend. The cops are desperate for information, but Jeff's only interested in a candy bar. It's the ultimate psychological move, turning a high-stakes situation into a convenience store run. Asking for a Butterfinger does more than lighten the mood. It's a power move, showing he's completely unfazed by the interrogation's gravity. His indifference deflates the authority of the cops, making him the one in control. And with that, the story of Jeff in the interrogation room came to a close. After hours of verbal sparring, the cops had to let him go. With no evidence to back up the robbery charges, they had no choice but to release him, leaving Jeff to walk out on his own terms. Today, Jeff's story takes a much different tone. Now off drugs and focusing on his future, he's even got his own YouTube channel, the very place this interrogation footage first appeared, where he shares music and life updates. And for those curious about his experience, he even offers advice on how to navigate police interrogations. From a man fighting withdrawals in an interrogation room to someone reshaping his life, Jeff's story shows the surprising turns a second chance can bring.